Okie doke. I'm gonna finish that run. Gonna finish that run, boys. Meat's back on the menu, boys. Okay, let's fuck over fuck over the endgame bosses. Let's do it. So we are doing everything is working sound-wise perfect. We're doing the endgame bosses plus DLC, everything that we need to catch up on. I would say Deadwolf said earlier, knowing my pace, 2 hours. We will see it. So, again, the rules are, I will turn on the rules. Give me just 1 second. Title. Rules are in the top right corner. Seven post rules, of course, right? We use a black firebomb, even though I don't like that, but... Oh! We're getting, good. We're getting the Lord Vessel. We are going to clap the cheeks of the idiots down there. We're doing basically all the prep. We need, how many do we need? We need 5 Titanite shards. Oh god. He's coming! It doesn't matter, he's dead. Did I get the souls from him? Dude, don't tell me I didn't get any souls. Easy. Dudes think they got me, but in reality I got them. This is already starting going worse than I expected. I'm just doing planning stuff on like so basically what we're doing is we're doing everything to get into the sub areas faster, because since we learned we don't need the anvil on the bonfire anymore to do anything. We can just do everything else. Backstep. Nope. Oh god. Oh, that hurts. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. Another backstab, and that should be his kill. Because we can do this. And he's dead. They dropped so many souls. But we can let them lie down there. Again, now we have, we're Mildred, like, Mildred neutral is what I would call it now. We get the 5 shards. We go get the ember. We get the smithing box. Do we need the smithing box? In theory, we don't. We are, however, getting the chunk. We need to purchase 5 of these. We're getting like the major stuff here. We get the chunk over there. Increase our damage as much as we can. Because it just is like, why would I not do it? Like, here is our lovely lady.
Very well. So be it. Expunging fools like you is part of my charge. So it was you, was it? How dare you?
I love how she's like talking to me first and then decided to attack me.
How?
Dude, skill, bro. Dude, she drops her soul, right? Yeah. So it was you, was it? It was you, was it? Yes. Wrong side. This is also a very dangerous thing. You can die from this if you go down the wrong spot. I think I died from that once. Let's get to the bonfire, level up. And we warp to... My eye's itching. We warp to Sunlight Altar. And start doing the optional bosses. So we want to go to Lower Undead. We go inside of this. Undead. Or if we do it correctly in German, it would be Undead. Burg. Let's quickly get in there. Just for safety's sakes. And then we put on this set. Because you can do this. They don't deal any damage anymore. It's like... I heal that away. My armor rating has become so high, it doesn't matter. Oh no, you backstabbed me for how little damage. Oh no. 3 of you are dead. Goodbye. What a fight. I'm the Döner man with the Döner plan. Oh, this is already a medium roll. Good, you can see my bald head. My bald blue... What the fuck is sometimes happening? It's as if the game doesn't register. You have certain clothes on. Doors open. We get the resin, the charcoal pine resin. Dude, mobile phone, please. What is that message? Dude, my mobile phone is so fucky right now. It's like horrible. Okay, I need to see WhatsApp. Okay. Let's do it like this. We need 3 more homeward bones for the time. Let's make it 5, and the rest can go into charcoal pine resin. Okay. So we are getting the large ember, so we can upgrade our Döner Messer. Bro. The Döner Messer. We're getting power within, we're getting basically everything now. This is like every hit gives you HP, which makes this so much cooler. Because you're so durable all of a sudden. 5 HP doesn't sound like much, but like it's 20. It's like. Yeah. Come on, Laurentius. So anyway, we are going to get into the sewer chamber. I don't even know if I will do the sewer chamber. Because in theory, we should be more than like ready for Gaping Dragon. The only thing I can see myself like dying to at Gaping Dragon would be a one-shot. And if we're careful, we're not dying to Gaping Dragon. And after that, we don't ever need to go into the sewer chamber. That's the main reason why I don't want to do that. Yo, girl. Drop your sack, please. Oh, dude, she didn't drop the sack, so we need to go back and get the sack back, you know? I said I will wear the sack, so I'm ready to wear the sack. Said you cannot have like a full, like, cleaver look. She will come down now. Lady, I want your sack. I know that sounds a bit weird, but one of them always drops the sack. And kablam. The red is dead. We're getting the sewer chamber key. We don't need it. We get the humanity. We stick to the left so we don't land at the basilisks. That's basically the thing. Dude, my mouse. Let's get the Döner Messer going and just murder him. Then we have done both the bosses. We can get power within quickly and then we piss off. Come on, do your thing. Oh my god. Of course you behave like a dick now. Dude, what is going on with the guy? He's like an actual sniper today. Bro's walking towards me. He's vomiting. Bro, don't vomit. I know sometimes this game can be ass, but like, there's so many reasons to live for. He readjusts to me. This was a very long try. Let's get the armor set here. We need to now get the other optional bosses done. So I would love to do Moonlight. I would love to do Civ. I would love to do Priscilla and Gwendolyn. We could also drain New Londo and get all those Titanite chunks. Yep. Leave me alone. It's weird that you aggro the toxic dart guy from over there so early. Jump. Here's a katana. We don't need that for this run. We will not need it for the next run as well, by the way. We get our katana very early and just like live with that. Why do you still shoot at me? Oh, it doesn't matter. Yep. So you go down here, you beat the shit out of this guy. You go up there. Exactly. We go in here, move past all of these guys. Hit this very nice man. 420 for 2 hits. What more do I want? Dude! I cannot heal. Why did I not sort that? I always forget that. Go to Firelink quickly. So... Undead Parish. I could have gotten power within a tune. I just realized that. Yeah, we are doing souls now. Soul of Smoke. Goodbye. Iron Golem we keep. Kalak we can put away. Oh, that's the only one, okay. Modify weapon. We want to have the butcher knife to 6. And then we want to reinforce the butcher knife. Yes, 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 yes. Butcher knife 10. Then we go and do this. Level 44. Attune magic. Oh, dude, I don't have enough attunement. Do I have enough souls to get like 1 level of attunement for power within? Let's warp to Filing Shrine then. Get the Titanite slab. We can put attunement in there then. Or better yet. Quickly, you need a Firekeeper, so yeah. Can I now do attunement? No. And you die as well. Yeah, I do. Although we need to level another level of attunement. Whoops. Well, we do that after the demon. We go pyromancy. We go like we will buff ourselves up. We will go get power within, buff ourselves up with pyromancy every time, and then we just steam row bosses. We can like shit on the very large ember, but I would get it because it's like on the way. Like it's like a 10-second detour, what feels like. You just go up that one stairwell. Then we do the Anolondo optional bosses, I would say. And once we do them, we after Anolondo optional bosses, we do the main bosses of the game. And we do Moonlight with along with Sif. Can you chill the fuck out, please? Thank you. You detest my pyromancy, is that it? Yes. I should have like looked into like how much I have. Like 10 is for like one attunement slot. I love the butcher's knife. Oh no. Anyway, most exciting boss ever. I'm not forgetting this. I'm not stupid this time. We get 3 Titanite slaps in the one playthrough usually. We get one from Sigmar's questline as well, if you do it proper. We're of course not doing it because why would I? We're parrying this fool. Clonk. And he's dead. We're quickly killing that one guy. The X guy. I could have just used the homeward bone. Because X guy is just in the way. We just can murder him and just be done with it. I don't even know if he drops. I need to see which Titanite chunk he drops. If it's a certain color or if it's a normal one. If he drops a normal one, that would be great. This would be good news, Mark. This is good news, Mark. Look at this guy over there. Come on. Oh, he has no X. I thought he had like an X. Well. What do you drop? Red. Okay, both of them drop reds. Good to know. If we need another pyro thing, we can get the 2 reds and be done with it. We go back to Firelink. Let's do this. We don't need the key, but hey. Be careful not to land on Rhea here, otherwise you get like gangbanged by these idiots. Level up attunement by 1, yes. Attune magic, power within. Put the pyromancy hand in my second hand. Okay. So we go warp to Darkmoon Tomb, kill Gwendolyn. If we do it proper, we can kill him actually kind of fast. Then we go Priscilla. God damn it. Ouch. Got 3 hits. Do the same bullshit again, please. Not this shit, man. Oh, I hate this move so much. Gwendolyn is dead. We don't need any of the armors back there. Level up. So basically, what we're going to do is we go and murder Priscilla now. If everything works according to plan, this will be very fast. If nothing works according to plan, which is a habit of like me actually like playing this game to, like with this run. Some things went weird, but like some went really good. Let's use the soul of Gwendolyn. Level up once more. Oh no. Anyway. So what we're doing is we are going straight for Priscilla. No detours this time because the detours we would take are unnecessary. Open that up. And let's go back. Oh my god, they deal a lot of damage. Holy shit, I've never seen that. I think they never hit me. Let's just quickly switch the order. And do this. I think every armor can be worn as long as I wear a sack on my head. And we survived that. Can we cosplay as something? I'm looking. Is something like... So the brigand armor is lighter, right? And but the brigand set is not lighter. Yeah, but we can wear it. You know what? No. I'm not wearing the armor. Can I fast roll now? Yeah. I'm the man in the baggy pants and the sack over the head. This looks good. I was thinking about like which armor set I could wear. I have an idea for an armor set, but I think I will not be able to farm it. I like the idea of the butcher set, but like there is no proper butcher set, you know. If there was a proper butcher set, I would wear it. I have an arrow stuck up my ass. Tonk.
Why dost thou hurry toward thine death?
Priscilla, chill the fuck out, man. Ouch, the blood loss is real. Holy shit. I got a dagger. Oh, that is rare. It's not good, but hey. I was thinking about getting the Black Knight set, maybe. So anyway, ow. Dick. Oh, what? How? No, I call bullshit on that one. He was not behind me. He was in front of me. I saw it with my own eyes. He was literally in front of me. But then we never need to return to Analondo for anything. We can go Sunlight Altar maybe. Get the 2 Black Knight things. So we have more for the chunks. So we have 5 chunks. We can get to 7. We would need to get 2. Let's get endurance up. Let's think. We have done the 2 optional bosses here. We can do... In theory, we can go and... yeah, go Sunlight Altar. I think they should give enough souls. Fight the 2 Black Knights. And parried. Oh, they don't really give that much. He dropped literally the sword. Oh my god. What a prick. Let's get the other one quickly. Do I have other souls that I can get? Yeah, Priscilla. Good. You should come back now. So we have 20,000 souls. We get the Seal of Artorias, do these 2 optional bosses around there with Moonlight and Sif. And, well, Sif is required, but like Moonlight. And then we have done all the optional bosses. We can go for DLC then. And get everything else. We can also... Oh my god, we can go to Yeah, we can go to Hydra instantly. I'm already there. I can get Havel and Hydra. And goodbye. Thanks for the chunk. I don't need the two blue tier stone ring, but sure, I take that. Let's get to Havel. Beat the shit out of this clown. Get the Hydra. Go to Andre. Haha, you thought I would lose against this. But in reality, you get backstabbed. And another backstab, that should be enough. We get the ring. Now we can basically wear any scent we want, so we go full fashion souls. I wanna have like the cool ass bandit look with the sack on my head. How much am I over? I'm not that much over, actually. Nah. I'm the sack bandit. How did that hit me, by the way? Come on. Let's do all of this shabazz. You lost a head there. Good for K-Bop. You lost another head there. And another one. Come on. I tried to kill one head less because the last head is so annoying. I think we need to kill all the heads. Yeah, it's 2 left. Dude, come over. He does one swing where he's like very close and we can't catch it off guard there because we have the reach. Nearly. Got it. I don't even know if the buff keeps up if I restart the game. Would be interesting to know. Yeah, it's over. That's good. It's good news, Mark. We can be bees. Can I go heavier? Nope. Nope. Hi, mister. He's dead. Lucille, yeah, blah, 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 blah. We can be friends. And I will see you when I will slaughter you to make you kebab. I'm Man-Eater Axel. That's my name. Axel 2. Okay, we have done this. So we can go Anolondo. I could have gone for Sif and stuff like that. I'm stupid. I used all the souls. Oh my god. Well, let's go. Let's go Seath then. Seath is a fucking joke, so... Oh, dude, we haven't placed the Lord Vessel. Right, there was something about that. Well. How many souls does Priscilla give? If she gives, like, close to enough... We have to have a small soul, right? Yeah. Okay, we go to Andre. I could have also gotten the Ember first to give him that. I just realized. Well, for the next one. We do the two bosses quickly, back to back. Just hacking away. This will be horrible again after I, like, there's like 2 runs that will have, like, will be horrible. Except for, like, Pyromancy, which will be overall horrible. Like, Pyromancy will be bad in general. Because we have too many fire immune bosses. And we can toxic them. Na 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 Sarkman. The biggest problem I have with the with, for example, Great Hammer, no, Great Axes, sorry, Great Axes. The Demon Great Axe is the best axe we can probably get. The problem is it's hidden behind Shiva of the East, and you don't get a Great Axe until then, because the other Great Axes are later in Blighttown. I could gain Great Axes only in Blighttown, as far as I remember, so... That would also be the only chance to get a Great Axe in general. So we're doing this. Spare more spells. Come down here, please. Ouch. Dude, what are you doing? Don't waste my time, please. I should have waited for power within. I wasted my charcoal for that, yeah. And now power within stops right about now. Doesn't matter. Really? The butterfly gives that many souls? So we need to do the following. We need to gain... How many do I have? Okay. We're gaining 10 humanity. There's a reason for that. Because we are getting gold pine resin. I realized that if you go to the mushroom people and kill them, they give you actually gold pine resin with a very high chance of dropping one, and half as much of a chance to give you two. But yeah, we talked to Alvina.
Is it not so that electric?
Yeah, let's join the Covenant. Doesn't matter which Covenant we join.
And here.
No. We are getting the Stone Soldier set, because why not? It's fun. We're going to quickly kill the mushroom people back there. With their weird owl sounds they do. They deal a ton of damage, by the way. But highest gold pine resin chance in the game. And that is like very, very much. It's more than you will have from the vendors. And it's absolutely worth it. Like, this is so worth it. Whoop. Wasn't there like a big one still around? There's a small one. I think that's enough gold pine resin for the rest of the game. There's, like, back there, there's a few more, but no. We have, like, what? How many gold pine resins do we have now? 6 or so? Yeah. 6 is more than enough. We can fight all the dragons. We can even fight Mana. No, Manus has high fire. High things resistance. Everything is fine. We have more than enough at least. We can still buy 3, so we have 10. And we don't have that many bosses. Usually we buff up once and not twice. 4 kings would be like an option, but no. Let's make dog shish kebab. Let's go Döner Messer. are you going, dude? Do not. We get so many souls, dude. We warp to Firelink. We get called a sorry fool because we're dumb as shit. Whee! We place the vessel. We level up. More endurance. We warp from here. Now I need to think. Easiest order would be getting down and clearing New Londo. Clear New Londo, getting the guaranteed ones, give Andre the stuff. Because we have 10 humanity right now. There's no reason not to do that. Then we do Nito or Seath, Bed of Chaos, all that shabazz. All optional bosses are dead now after another hour, so we're like good time-wise. Come on, drop me that shit. We're gonna murder all the ghosts quickly, and then everything else will be alright. One ghost, two ghosts. Quickly get the Firekeeper soul. We go up this way. Let the ghosts all spawn. It's fine. Like, that is absolutely fine. We need to just have this one come out so we can run past it. Because if we do it proper, which we should do, all the ghosts will come out once we go behind the ghost house. Back there, by the way, that is the... if you didn't know, that is the chest with the Titanite. Not the Titanite, with the... Ember. Because if we are lucky, and I mean very lucky, and I hope we are very lucky, right? Because we are lucky people, we get 2 Titanite chunks, and that would be that. Then we have like our max weapon and just murder everyone. No, 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 come here. No, what are you doing? Let them come. Okay. That means only one ghost, which is good. One or two ghosts, everything's fine. It's like one or two ghosts that are there. It takes like 30 seconds. It doesn't matter. Yo, hi. Thank you. Did you say something good? I like that set, by the way. No. We're going in the normal way. Beat everyone. Hope that 2 chunks drop. That would be great. Because I think we only like 2... We like... Yeah, 2 like this. And then like 2 that we get guaranteed. So that would be great. Getting all the chunks would be awesome. To make this a bit more, like, nice, let's say it like this. These are better in, like, every way for, like, single player. I have the stone set. Well, let's show him the power of our knife. Come on, you guys. You need to drop me a chunk at some point. Jesus Christ. Like, this is, like, unlucky territory now. Like, last time we didn't get a single one of these guys. Come at me, bro. Thank you. One more. Please, one more. Nobody, doesn't matter who it is. I just want one more chunk. Ow. Oh, shit. Please, another chunk. Oh my god, you are so good to me. Let's see what these 2 clowns have. Oh my god, they are way too good to me now. What the hell? This is like Christmas. It happens every time, but like I'm surprised. No matter what happens, I have the... Dude, am I stupid? Yeah, I am stupid. No matter what happens, I actually have the resources to upgrade our weapon to max. That's the elevator that will get us right to the ghosts. This is the stairs. Okay, we have the very large ember. Again, this is like not necessarily to be quick. It's just to showcase which weapons to get, which not. Like, I would have like celebrated if he got another one in him, but I will not do the stupid thing. I will not fight on the bridge because I will know that I will die. I will know that I will die. Yeah, that was good English. I know that I will die there. So, yeah. I would have been surprised if one of them dropped me that. Let's get that one that one over here. Good. We have our max weapon. Okay. I have my max weapon, right? I'm not stupid. I have even 10. Oh, I got one more. Shit, I didn't need to do that. Fuck. Well, next time. That was unnecessary. Yes. Modify equipment. We want the 11. I got 3 too many. What the hell? Wait, so I don't need any drops before that, right? Yeah, I have 3 left. I need to learn how many I actually need. Can I upgrade my armor with you? What do I need for the sack? The sack needs Titanite shards. Okay. Reinforce armor, purchase item. I have a level 3 sack now. I'm the ultimate sack boy. I know that Mildred has a +6 sack. But we're not doing that for the memes. Let's do it like this. I mean, I can put my second Titanite slab into like... into that, right? The thing is, we cannot peak our damage higher, I think. So we could also do 4 kings. Right. Go Firelink. Let's do 4 kings. Okay. Let's do this. What is... Oh, okay, this has so much more poise. Holy shit. Yeah, we're doing that then. Even though, like, both of them are, like, medium, but sure, let's take that armor. So after 4 kings, we can do Nito, we can do Seath, we can do Lighttown. Go down to Lighttown and murder the 3 bosses there. Doesn't matter if we get hit once. We just need to go down a single level. Use 1 humanity. Equip the ring while we are at it. You cannot switch the rings, by the way. Do the covenant and get down there, right? 4 kings are weak to electricity, as far as I know, so we're going down there. Rebuff. Power within. First king should show up. Where is he? He's behind me. Come on, be nice. $3,000 on the first one. Second one needs a while to spawn. Second king is over there. He dies in the single combo of the weapon, by the way. And the third king should spawn as well, and then we have 1. We use a fire pine resin on that one. The third one is like purged by fire. Let's go. Come on. Where are you? The third one takes, I think, the longest to spawn. I don't know if the fourth one is longer. By the way, on the bottom of the screen you saw one of them spawn. They have like a weird like thing happening where you can't see them sometimes. Oh, the fourth king spawns. What? That is a first in a long time. Well, we didn't hit like the 1 hit. We whiffed 1 hit. Where's the fourth idiot? Come on, you need to get kebab. Back there. Come on. Put. Okay. You get the cold steel, man. So anyway, we are doing Firelink. Let's quickly do Tomb of Giants.
could not be.
Well, I am the chosen one. You would see. I'm one of the few. Ah, that works for fast rolling. I have stone pants on and like... War of the Chosen. Dude, yeah. True. True that. So 4 Kings is dead. Let's do Nito. We are doing it a bit out of order, but it was practical to do it that way. We were already down there, so... Dude, our giant Döner Messer, Junge. Oh, dude. It started shitty, but the butcher's knife is actually good as an axe. It's like one of the better axes. Even though it doesn't look like an axe. This is an axe. Let's move around these idiots. Move around this idiot. This, that, this. I have a sack on my head. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Sack on my head. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Dude, there is no alcohol anymore. Like, I haven't drunk anything since, like, I was at your place. I drank 2, like, meat beers. Like, not that crazy, right? Okay, bridge turned over because patches said so. So we're doing this, and we are rolling down there. This thing is the kebab knife, dude. It's like literally made for Döner. I cannot say anything else. This axe is just, I call it the Döner Messer. It's incredible. So we are doing Pinwheel. Pinwheel is a potential first boss of the game. You never fight him as the first boss because the area is too hard. That is true. There was eggnog coffee. Oh, the bone wheels, dude. We will need to farm that on our shield run. This will be awful. But worthwhile, because the bone wheel shield is so goddamn good. So, we are doing Pinwheel, the hardest boss of this game. By far. Harder than any other boss. Everything you've seen before. So, this is the giant Döner Messer. Döner Messer meet Pinwheel. Pinwheel meet Döner Messer. Dead. Döner Messer, bitch! We have a sack on our head. A sack on our head. It's a sack plus 3, so it's better than any other sack. So now I don't need to be stupid. That is like, I need to concentrate a little bit. Not much, but like a teensy tiny bit, because this part during the last runs killed me, and I don't want that to happen again. So we're going down here. We go down there. There's 2 giants to our left, to our right. And we died from them. Oh my god. Yeah, eggnog. Eggnog is also instantly in my head. It's like, it's so easy to remember. The giants are... The giants are annoying because they have knockback and can bleed you. And they are very fast when attacking, so that can happen sometimes. I can also equip the heavy armor and just like tank the hits. It doesn't matter. I can also roll through them if I'm smart, but I'm not smart, so we're not doing that. That costs us like 3 minutes. It's not bad. Again, we are so fast this time. We're like 2.5 hours roundabout in, even less, and we have done everything up until the end game bosses and the DLC. This is like, we're like super fast this time. So we're playing a bit Dark Souls trivia with Renee, which I do basically on my every run. Usually, by the way, it's stupid not to use these bonfires because you can teleport back anyway. I was just too lazy and thought, well, I can go down to the Tomb of Giants without dying. Lol. So yeah. Regardless of that, dude, why is the bridge back? We are doing patch. We kill patches quickly, so he just does not do the bridge thing every time we die. Also, there's a bonfire next to patches. Let's do this quickly. We need to be fast enough to get rid of the skeleton. Otherwise, we cannot light the bonfire and use it. The skeleton cannot get up here. Yeah, good. This skeleton that can follow you up here can just deactivate the bonfire because it's nearby. So now let's do that run again. I am willing to put on the stone set for this one. The most important stuff about this run is that we keep the sack on our head. The sack is important for this run. Because the sack, it's a sack. It gives basically no armor, but it is a sack. So you will not see me ever wear the sack again. Because all in all, it's a bad item and just locks one of your item slots. And head items in Dark Souls 1 are very powerful because they usually have some other effect as well. You know what? To make this a bit more spicy... Nah, I don't make this more spicy. I don't give a shit. It's 5 seconds to like make it not spicy. Not getting the lamp is I can't do that blind. You need to arc the right wall basically, and then you basically get through the Tomb of Giants. But no. Let's do fire pine resin, just so we are all okay with that. Let's get my souls back. My good old pinwheel souls. Behind those giants, you can roll after them, and they won't hit you. They won't come after you, even. Here's the bonfire. You go down here. You go down there. Clonk. Bonfire unlocked. Level up. Level up. We go up the ladder. Is Patch already here? Yeah, he is. He kicks me down. You get the lantern. That's basically why you can't just do that, because you can do this. And then you get up. My BB-8 impression. No. Level up. I cannot do the BB-8 voice, but it sounds like level up when he says that, right? Good old level up BB-8. So you hug the right wall after you go down. There's this guy, he will attack the air or something like that. You go down here, you hug the right wall. We're not getting the Paladin set this time. Even though it pains me, I love this set so much. The Black Knight killed himself back there. This is a new one. And now we do Nito. Nito, again, not a hard boss at all. I think Nito is one of the easier bosses. The thing about Nito that I vehemently dislike is how his fight plays out. Because he is such a cool concept, but he's such a shit boss fight. Nito for me is like the boss that says style over substance. He looks really awesome. Like, he's probably my favorite boss design. Because he's like a giant guy who is like a necromancer. Who's like skeletons, made out of skeletons. The baby skeletons attack me. Nope. I just don't want to get sniped. Also, I hate this arena. Not because the arena is bad. Even though if like he did more with the arena, that would be great. But because of the following thing that will happen. This. Why is this a thing? Why is there not a ladder? Because you need to drink like basically 2 esters to get there. Does he do the jump scare tag? So his jump scare attack is also the worst attack in this game. This one. You can, if you have a 2-handed weapon, you can just block. The hitbox is so small that it is between your legs. And that is like small enough to actually like it's like basically a pixel. That's the hitbox. So if you like, blocking spreads your legs far enough that you cannot get hit by that. So that's why I always 2-hand weapons here and do this when you hear the jump scare, the Whoa! Right, the woman scream. You just like block and it goes between your legs over there. That's very interesting. Bed of Chaos, Seath the Scaleless, and the DLC, and Gwyn. We will level up, and we will go there. We're doing Anna Londo next. Yeah, Bed will be our last Lord Soul this time, so look forward to that. Let's equip another set. We equip the Brigand Armor. Can we do that again? Because why not? I want to have like Fashion Souls for the last bosses. Yeah, we can do that. Nice. How much am I? Oh, I'm way above that. So if I put this off, how would that look? Oh, we're still in Fast Roll Land. Seriously. That is great. This is good news. Then we can like 999 do a soul level 1 run and DS1. No. Like the thing about like soul level 1 is like I've done that in like my alone time, like way before I streamed. I could do that again, but soul level 1 is just I find it tedious in my opinion. I don't know. I don't find enjoyment too much about like Soul Level 1, but that's just my opinion on that. Yeah, it's just like I did it in DS1 and I decided not to do it in DS2 and DS3 because it was not fun to me. But doing this right now with like every weapon type, just like looking up the weapons and like reading about them and see what works is actually fun to me. So I would love to like expand that to DS2 and DS3 at some point, because I actually find it like enjoyable. Even though I did in the last few weeks, I did like I don't know, what was it, 7, 8, 9 DS1 runs already. I mean, I love DS1, that's the main thing, right? But like, someone still coming at me? Nope. Yo, Mr. Golem. And like, for example, I've never played with axes. Never. In my entire like Souls thing. I don't like axes usually. But like playing with a butcher's knife and like starting with the, oh my god. You son of a bitch. If the guys snipe me while I walk up the stairs again, I will be very angry. I will be very upset. They did that last time. It was not fun. Literally one-shot me. Okay, everything's fine. Like doing that, like playing with different weapons, learning. For example, one would assume that the straight swords, like the better straight swords and like how straight swords scale, they would be like very good quality weapons, and they are, but like the better straight swords are dex weapons. Like I haven't skilled as much dex as during these runs. Playing with like fist weapons was super fun, for example. I always wanted to do it, never did it. Did it in other games, but not in DS1. Dude! You wear a shield on your back. They can't hurt me. Dude, I have done, for example, Delta Wolf, like... I did it like, I don't know how long I grinded for that Trident, man. The Trident is like... When I did it like DS1, I was like, cool. And then DS Remastered came out, and I needed to do it again, and I was like, Like, DS1 Prepare to Die farming was also horrible because the game ran like ass. Also, for example, a shield only run, right? It's pain as long as you, like, as when you say shield only, right? I did like 2 shield only runs in DS1. One with a bone shield and one without. The one without was, of course, not a hassle at all because, no, with bone shield, bone wheel shield was not a hassle because it's like such a good weapon. Like in theory, you put elemental effects on that and that thing shreds. But if you do like without the bone wheel shield because you say, well, it's too much like not a shield, then it is sadly like very, very hard. So, but I will do, when I do the shield run, I will do it with bone shield, like bone wheel shield, because it's such a fun weapon to use. It's so different to get it, and you are in the pain of like grinding that fucking shield for like forever. Is there a way to no, you without glitches, no, or without like abusing the level design, you can. When you go on the second elevator, there is a tactic to like jump down again onto the elevator, and if you land on the railing, dude, I got it this run actually on accident. I got Priscilla's dagger on accident this run. I cut it off with my good old Döner knife, Döner Messer, butcher's knife. But like, you can jump off the elevator, and if you jump off the elevator, you can get to a later part of the level, so you don't need to play the boss fight where you die. So people who do like Deathless DS1 actually do that. I've never done it successfully. So yeah. Whoa, whoa, whoa. That was unexpected. Usually I do that up at the chest, so I just go back up. Because I don't want to walk the way up. Yeah, that tail cutoff. I'm so fucking happy that the DLC weapons don't count for the achievements. Because getting Calametes cut off is hard as is. And if you have like a very high damage output build, getting the Sanctuary Guardian tail, which we will get by the way when we do the whips run, is a pain in the ass, man. That's so hard to get sometimes. Sometimes you get it like in one hit. It's similar to the bell gargoyles, but like yeah, we need to kick his ass because I don't want to have like people plastering me with like projectiles. Let's go. You dodge left. Ow. You roll through. Let them do their thing. Activate this. We know what happens after this, so we're doing 3, 2... Oh, this didn't work. I wanted to smack him in the head once we stopped there. I wanted to be cool. I didn't get it. Okay, turn that thing around. Hug this wall. He will usually miss you. Ouch. We have an arrow in our neck. Well, we will survive. So, Seath. Seath, my best friend. Seath the skillless. Yeah, you mean Leroy, yeah. You also don't get his armor if you don't kill him, like, before Nito. But, like, Leroy's set, the Paladin set, is the coolest in the game. I say it again and again and again. I try to kill Leroy every time, so I just have it. I love that set so much. Though, like, okay, whoops. I am very, very, like... I'm very happy for you that you basically have that as far as you have. Yeah, I think many armor sets look cool. Like, I found some of them very derpy. For example, Smo's. But in hindsight, I find it very cool. And, like, a different way of cool. Because it's, like, looks so weird, but it's, like, not... It reminds me so much of, like, old armor, where, like, the intimidation factor was a thing. Where, like, actually people wore heads on heads, so they look taller and stuff like that. That's what Smo's armor is as well, so I really like that. And for example, some of the other armors. For example, my character has a sack on his head. Because he is a man-eater. Why not, right? But I really like some set designs. I didn't like the Thorn set at the start, but I really fell in love with it. I think the idea of the Thorn set, to like understand that like the thorns are like basically marks that like Kirk put in there, is like very cool. Makes it more special to me, at least. So here are my favorite enemies. Not. Let's run in there fast enough so nobody joins. Come on, come on, come on. That could work. No, one is in. One is following. My DS3 armor set, which I always had, there he is. My Dark Souls 3 armor set was the Silver Knight set mixed with the Painting Guardian pants. Because I'm a very big like sucker for the Silver Knight set as well. And the Paladin set, sadly, is not in DS3. Otherwise, I would get it instantly. Come on, Sith, don't be a bitch. Dead. So I got the because I like the legs that they have, like basically like those white cloth pieces. So I got the mixed set. Maybe I will boot up DS3 and like at some point show you my first character. Usually I keep my first character that I played to New Game +7. Yeah, I have the platinum for DS1. Let me see quickly, even though it costs a bit of time, but it doesn't matter. I have the platinum for DS1, and, like, Prepare to Die and Remastered. Do I have DS3 now? I don't know if I got DS3. I have not gotten DS2 because I do not like DS2 that much. I have not gotten DS3. I haven't gotten both of them because I didn't want to do the Covenants. Because there's so many Covenant quest stuff in there that I didn't want to do, but DS1 I have. I think I even got Elden Ring, if I remember correctly. But I'm not 100% sure. I got all endings in Elden Ring at least. Fighting Shrine. We need to do... We've done Seath, we have done Four Kings, we have that... Yeah, we need to go filing. Go down to Blighttown and do Lost Izalith. Let's hope that we can... again, I'm not using the firebomb trick, because that would mean I would need to get either the binoculars, which is okay, they're like right around the Filing Shrine. But I would also need to get a bow, and that would mean I would need to use a bow during a boss fight, which I do not want to do. Let's switch that back. Let's get down to Blighttown again. So our next run to Blighttown is a very, very short one. We go Blighttown, we go Daughter of Chaos. We go Demon Ruins, kill Fire Sage, kill Centipede, kill Bed of Chaos. Ideally, everything first try. I probably will not do that. Bed of Chaos especially. Or as I call it sometimes, the Bed of Bullshit. I hate Bed of Chaos so much. Like, Bed of Chaos is the one boss I despise most. And like, no, there's one I despise more, actually. There's one boss, actually, I think that I would hate more than Bed of Chaos. If I had the choice, I would do Bed of Chaos, because it's like, it usually can be a very short experience. While that other boss is, for me, like, I think I've never first tried that. There's one boss in my entire, like, 1,000 something hours of playing these games that I have not first tried. And that is, in DS2, the fucking dog. The fucking dog rat thing. So if you didn't know, DS2 has like one boss that is, there's like a covenant for rats. It's basically the Gravelord Covenant in this game. And this covenant has like 2 bosses associated with it that you can like just go and kill. One of them is just a horde fight where you have to kill a rat with a mohawk. It's like not very, very difficult. The other one, however, is basically Sif without a sword. The problem I have with Elden Ring Platinum is just like, yes, you can do it, but what do you get out of that? So the fun for me in Elden Ring is just like go in there and explore. When I did the unarmed, like the fist weapons and martial arts, I got the martial arts in there as well. Though in hindsight, I should not have used the martial arts because the martial arts, well, they not invalidated the run, but like they didn't bring much. The fist weapons have brought more, but I want to try the DLC out, right? So I would count that run, at least in my book. I don't give a shit. The thing about Elden Ring Platinum is just, I just want to get different endings for like different characters because it makes sense. So for example, I love the Rani ending. I think it's one of my favorite ones. Even though it means bad shit sometimes. Like, it leads into Night Rain. In theory, because I'm still thinking Heliostor, the final boss in Night Rain, is your Rani ending character. Because he uses the Dark Moon Greatsword. And that is only, like, the Spores of Rani that does that. And, like, the entire night thing, right? That the blends between have, like, put into, like, a state of night is literally the Rani ending. But yeah, like I'm a very, very, very big fan of the Rani ending, but it doesn't fit all characters. Like, why would someone who's like, for example, why would a character that is like using the Golden Order sorceries, incantations, right? Why would that character? What does he drop, by the way? Nothing. Why would that character not go with the Golden Order ending? Like, they believe in that, right? So for me, the roleplay aspect in the characters is like also very important. Which is why I make stuff like, do I kill Dusk? Or like, which one of these characters would choose light and dark, right? This character would definitely choose like dark, probably. Well, maybe he would choose light, so there's like more slaughter, right? So the age of like slaughter would not end. I think that would be like more this character, yeah. So let's kill Fire Sage. Fire Sage usually is a joke. You pre-buff. Oh no, this character. Yeah, please do that flying attack more times. Dude. Crazy. Crazy fight. Wild. Never has there been any fight like this. Like, never. In the history of fights, this was the fight. You know? I'm interested in how this actually performs in the DLC. Because you are so much like higher with the stats in runs like these. Because we're level 68, which is like 4 levels, I think, lower than other runs. Yeah, all 3 of them. Even the Stray Demon has the one. They have all the same music because they're all the same boss with like the same moveset. Though the first one does not have magic except for like the stray demon and like the first one does not have magic, right? But he has a back swipe, which the other ones don't. The others lose a move for the magic, and I don't know why, because that makes them so easy. Because the magic does nothing, and you can just go behind them and hit them. I got the ring. By the way, this attack, you can usually dodge it by going to the door, because he usually does not hit the door for whatever reason. Like if I do this and do this. Centipede Demon is dead. I could have gotten the ring and just fought him in the lava, but no. Why bother? Ready for my favorite boss in this game? It's funny that like my excitement in some runs is like, this is like, okay, we have done this. So this can go two ways. Either way, like one way is, oh, this worked, nice, this was good. The other is like, Jesus fucking Christ. So we have like two modes in this. I hate the dragon butts, by the way. The dragon butts are like, this is why people say Lost Isis. Sorry for the sound, it's awful. I don't know why they brought that back, because it was so iconic, right? You bet €5, or you say like no. If I do it correctly, the Bet of Chaos should not like kill me. If I do it correctly. I will not do it correctly. That's the main thing. Again, I need to learn the skip. The skip would make it so easy. Go rest. Okay. We're wading through the lava. It slaps me and I fall. Yeah. Usually that is the main reason why I die, right? Like, it doesn't kill me outright anymore. That's the problem is, why, like, that is my main issue. Why are his hands walls? That does not make sense. It's the only enemy in this game, except for the Titanite Demon. This tail of that can push you around as well. But, like, these are the only two enemies that have that. Why? Why make it so inconsistent? Why are they, like... actually why are they physical objects? Why is a hand, I mean, why is a hand a physical object? Yeah, obviously, right? But like, no other game does that, of like in the entire series, I think, that it like can push you around. Let's kill her, because she will be annoying if we die. Get the catalyst. Okay. So, we have two ways of doing this. I would love to do it the good way. So, the good way is, if we get down there, survive a hit. The first one is free, usually, for Bet of Chaos. Sometimes she slaps you, but like... You cannot fall down. That's the benefit of the first thing. Look at that thing. Ooh, Lady Cthulhu tree. We walk to the right. She will try to swipe us. She cannot swipe us because we don't swipe right. I'm gonna swipe left. I'm desperate. Please marry me. Whoop. First one down. Okay, we quit out, so we reset the AI, and I don't have to walk back through hell. We go in there again. This is like so awkward because it's so silent. This has no sound. It's so weird. Okay. Bed of Chaos, start your attacks, please. Yes. Oh my god, she nearly did that. Oh my god. Oh my god, what is happening? Girl. 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 Don't do that with me. Don't play with my emotions. This is basically like a deal we have, she and I. Like she knows she can slap me and put me in the hole, but she gives me the kill at some point. She's like, oh yeah, come on. Come on, brother. Yeah, we'll give you the kill. Yeah. Ouch. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. She killed me. I couldn't stand up. That is the first time in a long time that she actually killed me. Whoa. Like, kill. I nearly first tried her without problem. That was weird. You know what's weird? That I took so long for most of the stuff. Because usually I'm like kind of fast with most of the stuff, but I got into like a little bit of fun. Yeah, and it was on the first try. Yeah, it was weird. It was very, very weird because like usually I'm like, okay, she slaps me and I fall into the hole and I'm like, oh, fuck this boss and stuff like that. But like she kills me and that is like unusual because usually she like does not get me at all. At least with like normal hits, except if I roll into a hand. That's like the like if the hitbox just drags me along, you get hit as well. But like she hit me like multiple times. That was weird. Especially with the weird fire blades. I think I've never died to that before. It's weird that I die to weird stuff. Only at your dance run. True, the dance run was... But the dance run was like... The dance run in general was like really good. Like, I had like some good boss RNG as well. But like... Yeah. Okay, let's try that again with the Ring of Steel Protection. Ring of Steel Protection. Let that thing drag its bullshit along. Like, this is usually how it works. You just run forward, maybe dodge the two hands once, and just run. Like, you don't need to sprint. You need to just sprint and run forward. That's the only thing you need to do. Okay. So, again, we do checklists. We have done all the Lord Souls. We have done... We've done all the Lord Souls. We have done all the optional bosses. We have done Moonlight Butterfly. We have done Gwendolyn. We have done Priscilla. And we have done all the way bosses. We have done Gaping Dragon and stuff like that. There's stuff which I skip at the beginning because if you come back later, it's so much easier. I would not have thought that I'm actually slower than like the other runs. I thought this one run was really fast, actually. Because I also optimized a bit of stuff. Like, I think the only thing I lost much time on, in general, was, like, dying to Kalag again, and dying to, like, fucking the giants in the Tomb of Giants and stuff like that. Like, little shit like that costs, like, adds up quickly. Not that it's bad. Again, I'm not counting for time only. I'm working on the Excel sheet. So at the end, we have, like, a giant-ass Excel sheet. And, like, how long did I take? How did the run feel? How easy was it to execute the run? And how much setup did you need to do to only use that weapon, except for, like to kill most bosses, right? For example, we need to think about Great Bow, right? Great Bow, you only get at Anolondo. So which bosses do you kill? And with what weapon? Do I just throw firebombs? Which is, like, usually the thing that I allow, right? Throwing firebombs is okay, usually. Because firebombs are not good. They get outscared by the game very fast. I think only the first 2 or 3 bosses are, like, easy to do with firebombs. Just throwing bombs at them. But the rest are not. So we're going to the DLC and do the 4 bosses quickly. Then you know the drill. We parry Gwyn a few times, laugh our asses off, say, ha ha ha, look at this fireman. I like your funny words, magic man. And then you're just like, we say goodnight, go to sleep, and everyone is happier for it, right? Then I would have done my next run. That would be great. The next DS1 run we do after this will be a bit more like of a more setup heavy run, so one of the longer runs. We have done 2 very fast runs. I want to do a longer run after that, which would probably be, and it's only probably either we do pyromancy or whips. I think both of them are equally as ew, but still doable. Power within, put the kebab knife out, and just get that döner going, baby. That's how you get the tail weapon of this. That's how you not get the tail weapon of this. That's how you get your shit kicked in. Oh my god, what am I doing? Why am I so bad against the fucking Sanctuary Guardian, please? What the fuck is happening? Why is he, like, getting me so hard? Dude, he's so fast. What the hell? He killed me. What the fuck was that? Why did he, like... Oh my god. Sanctuary Guardian, like, styled on me. Holy shit, I need to drink something. Like, at least like, something to hydrate, man. Dude, the thing killed me for the first time in all of my runs. I've never done as bad as Sanctuary Guardian. That is bad. That is very bad. I think the only time it was my knife run that I did at the end of my 24-hour stream. Sit again. And this time we murder that thing. Come on. They wanted to show me that it can be threatening, right? Ooh, look how scary I am, René. Come on, do something crazy. That's how you kill it. Seriously. I don't know how many I need. And I will not be happy. If you go to sleep, Nurgle wins. And she dies. Dude, I will not go to sleep. Well, maybe I will. Well, I will go to sleep after like this probably. Because like it's getting late, man. And Nurgle will not win. Nurgle is a bitch, man. Nurgle is like, I'm sickness. I'm sickness. I'm scary. I'm the scariest of them all. And like I think like Korn is like, okay, dude, you know what the Empire does? Kill. And you know what everyone does? Kill. That is good. I like killing. I like blood. I do not care from where the blood flows. As least as we kill someone, we're good. If you go to bed, she dies. If you kill Artorias without getting hit, she dies. I need to play fucking Force Unleashed again. But I don't wanna. Force Unleashed is like... It's not long. But it's annoying. I know that... like, Force Unleashed is always cool until you realize, wait, there's a part where you have to pull down the Star Destroyer. And it's the most shitty gameplay experience ever. But it's so overhyped because you do that. Oh my god. From a gameplay perspective, doing that is very cool, but like playing it is ass. It's so bad. Look, we are doing the same thing we always do. We go down here. Whoop-a-dip-a-dip. We go up there. Right, you have to recruit the drunk blind Jedi Master that survived the fall out of the fucking atmosphere. That was also a weird writing decision. Instead of saying Coda, like you had to evacuate and Coda got evacuated as well. No, he survives that. Kota was like, or Coda or Kota was like such a weird character. Not because he like is written badly, not at all. I think he has a very cool arc, but Jesus Christ, like how Kota happens is weird. It's bizarre. Oh, dude. You don't understand the trouble you're in, young mister. Ouch, I don't understand the trouble I'm in. Daddy! By Artorias. I love that Artorias fight. Yeah, Kota surviving was like super weird. Again, and not because I think it's like bad writing, but like, why do you like, nobody forces you to have that fight in like a falling like ship that it burns up in the atmosphere. Because the reason why Starkiller gets out of that is because he would not survive the fall. That's the reason. Like, that's the thing. So why did Kota survive? That is like the one thing I always ask myself. Why did he survive that? Because he said, well, the Force. But the Force guides you. I think the Force is so much better as like a mystical force that guides you than like whatever the fuck it sometimes does in like extended universe stuff, where it's just like a living entity that wants one side to win. I don't like that concept. I like the okay, it has the like basically like a divine force that pushes you and like gives you insight, a bit more insight on like the living world. Force cocoon, yeah. But I don't like the Force as like a fucking magic system. The Force is like such a light magic system. So the Force is magic. So let's get that out of the way. The Force is just flat out magic. So there's nothing special about the Force as like a concept. It's just like, oh, instead of like mana, they use the Force. They can like reach out to the Force, and they have spells like any wizard would, right? It's not a new concept. It's just like space wizardry. And again, it's fine. It's not bad. I'm not criticizing the concept of the Force, but the Force, I like it more as like a divine being or like a divine will that like says, oh yeah, Chester just jumped off the cliff. I take that win. I like the Force more when it's just like, oh, it guides you. It can give you powers, yes. And it gives you powers. But like, it's not like super overpowered. Yeah, it's magic biology, space biology, yeah. And that is what I like about that. But like I like that when the Force, like the Force guiding you should be like, okay, it gives you a bit more like heightened instinct. It like connects you deeper into the world and how the world works. I think that is like the mysticism I like more than like, oh, the Force is just like, you get superpowers and you're basically a superhero with a skill set. It's like, nah. That's not what I find so interesting about the Force. Like, when like the entire and you know me, right? I'm a sucker for like fantasy religion, like usually, because I really enjoy it, because it's like, for me, like most religion are fantasy religion, but hey, oh my god, they will murder me now, right? No, they will not. But I like the idea that like I can get deep into that mysticism and unlock a deep understanding and like grip of the universe. Basically, like through my understanding, I get a deeper power. You know, I like the idea more than like, oh yeah, no, you're a Jedi now and you can do this, and that. And you're like, oh nice, why? And the game is like, oh yeah, I don't know, because Jedi. Hooray. Which is why I like, for example, letting things float, okay? Force speed, I do not enjoy. I think force speed is such a stupid ability. I mean, yeah, it's talking to them, right? It's like communicating, but like it also like guiding in general, yeah. Which is again what I like about it. I like that it's like a universal force that actually does something, like has an interest in the world, but not as just like a power set you gain. Which is why I like that when like I enjoy the force more when we had like when like every force user that we saw in like the OT had like a different skill in the force, right? So everyone had something else. Obi-Wan had like force ghosting basically, and like the force inside in the OT, right? Ben Kenobi was like very like, oh yeah, you need to feel, you know. Han has to be a force user, yeah, probably. He's not trained, but he's probably like at least like adaptive to the force. He understands, like he can like grasp the force somewhat. No, it's not only luck. I think that's also what like episode 7 Han understands when he like at that time of his life that he understood. When he said like to Finn, that's not how the force works. Dude, Manus, don't be a dick. Manus is dead. So anyway, yeah, I agree with that. Like goodbye. I think many people in Star Wars actually use the Force willingly or unwillingly. Nobody. Manus is just an entity, basically. He's an eldritch being. Basically, like, if you talk about like the mother of the abyss, Dusk, which we just murdered, is a shard of Manus. So basically, what Manus did, Manus wanted to get out of the abyss, right? So Manus was locked in here, which is why the DLC starts with you getting the pendant, because the pendant can get him out. But the thing is, Manus decided, okay, I cannot get out of the abyss. I get fucked here. I would split myself into shards, which is what DS2 is about. Manus splits themselves into different shards, and the shards of Manus are princesses that seek out mighty kings. In this case, Dusk is the princess already. Dude, what is... Oh my god. Girl is angry. And so like DS2 is about these kings basically like having like those kingdoms having fallen because Manus basically had like daughters placed into those kingdoms trying to take over the world, make the abyss spread, and that did not really work out. Yeah, and so like Nishandra, the final boss of Dark Souls 2, is the actual like daughter of the abyss, if you, or like mother of the abyss, if you want to say it like that, because she's the last shard that survived. Basically, she's like the last one that actually got the job done. She won. Okay. So for Calamite we do this, and then we do Grin, and then we are ready to rumble, right? We are higher level-wise than other runs, but we have so many, like... so many resources. We go here. Yeah, exactly. Pretty much. I think that is probably the inspiration, because the darkness is mankind. Like, everything that is not godly is like darkness usually. That's why humanity is black. It's just... that's where humanity came from darkness. Oh no, Calamite, look, what are you doing, dogs? One of them will fall down now. 3, 2, 1. What? They did survive? Huh. Ah, was only a question, like, when it happens. Oh no, what are we going to do? Okay, we go back up, we go to Goff. Goff will give us the hint to, like, hey, maybe I can shoot that thing for you. And I'm like, oh, really? You can? And he's like, yes, baby. Listen to me. You can kill the dragon. You get my bow after this, but listen. You can kill it. And I'm like, oh, nice. Thank you, Goff. He's like, no problem. Yo, Guff. Hi. Yeah. Yeah, I wanna shoot that thing. Yes, can you shoot me? Like, can you kill that? Shoot it down. A true arrow has never been loosened. Yes, I know. We go down. I'm too lazy to walk stairs. We are getting our groove on. Fuck. I nearly shit my pants. Holy shit. I have my window open. And like someone in the backyard fucking turned up music, man. I jumped up, man. Okay, let's finish this run, right? It's only Calamite and then Gwyn. Let the dogs do their thing. Let's get down to business to defeat the Huns. We have 2 gold pine resins. If everything works how I imagine it to work, we will not need more of these. Yo, Calamite, what are you going to do? Oh, bro. Oh, God. Ouch. buff up. Dude, he's like aggressive today. Holy shit. He's dead. I nearly didn't get him. Dude, he nearly fucked me over in the end. I don't need another Titanite chunk. Okay, we have done every boss except for Gwyn. We go Gwyn. We clap our hands 3 times. I don't know why I even have more health. I don't know. But I don't need any other stats, so we're going more into health. Did I even get the Hornet ring? I don't think so. Oh my god. Yeah, baby. Let's do it. Whee! Gwyn, I'm coming for you. If I do it correctly, it will be parry end, so... If I get the first parry, then everything else will be okay. Except if he Falcon punches me. That could also happen, by the way. He can Falcon punch you. But... let's not hope so. So you are going there, I'm going above you. Bye. This clown over there. And this, children, is How I Met Your Manners. They're still behind me. Let them behind me. Back there, there's Gwyn, by the way. You can see him from before. I don't even know if you could kill him, like if you had enough range on attacks, to be honest. Let's do this so we can pre-buff. Biggest clown 2020, man. Let's see if can we bait all of them into this. Please do this. And goodbye. Gwyn's elite, by the way. Okay, ready for Plim Plim Plon? Plim Plim Plon. 3, 2, 1. Oh fuck, that was too late. Dude is aggressive now. Oh god. Dude got me. Shit. I got Gwyn got me. Shit. How did I fuck that up? That was tremendous. Trump would say this was like the best Gwyn. The best Gwyn ever. This was bad. I fucked up every parry timing. You realize it's getting late, like I'm not hitting the strides anymore. But I wanted to finish this today because it's like such a short run. In theory. Der Gerät wird niemals müde. Der Gerät schläft nie ein. Der Gerät ist immer vor dem Schiff. I make Gwyn great again. He will be celebrated throughout the universe. By the way, this is the highest poise damage you can ever do. Like, landing on someone always knocks them back. Usually, yeah. Actually, usually I'm very good at parrying Gwyn. I would call myself like very good at parrying Gwyn. I don't know why. Like the last 5 runs or so, I've just parried Gwyn every time. Even like the first thing I did like the last 2 times. The first one is the hardest in my opinion. The other ones are like easier to get. Is he following me? Dude, what do you want from me? Like that I fuck these up is like another thing. Because these are so easy to parry. These are like the easiest parries ever. And Gwyn is like on the same level because he's like way slow, right? No, the parry timings are like way nicer. Like, for these idiots, like these 2 that come up now, this is like easier. Because you do this, apparently. Or not. Dude, what is happening here? Oh god, I did the wrong thing. Oh my god. I'm dying now. Okay, we go Gwyn instantly. Think there's this. We're going in without power within. 1, 2, 3. Dude, how did I fuck that up? This is the parry. Chuck 2 Estes. Dude, what is happening right now? This is bad. This time... Yeah, he looks a bit like Skeletor. Bang. Dude, what is happening right now? What? This is horrible. Why is Gwyn now hard? Dude, what is happening? Why are my parry timings off? What is going on? Why am I parrying too late especially? Dude, let's do it without buffing. Doesn't matter. I just want to get this done with. Dude, like, why am I parry so ass? I'm playing like the biggest idiot. Seriously. But I have a shield that I can parry with, so that's not the problem. Like, the parry timings should be on point. The power of my alcohol wears off. Yeah, it could be that. Usually when I drink, I play this game on autopilot. I don't know why. Like, again, the straight sword run where I like drank because straight sword is so damn boring. To spice it up, right? Dark Souls. Yeah, Dark Souls has like the weirdest deaths sometimes. Oh my god. You okay? Good. What are these guys doing? What are you doing in your... oh my god, Seymour, please. Why is the smoke coming out of her oven, Seymour? I just wanted to buff. Now that I got the chance again, like that was like my one and only wish. He's not running. This is great. This is good. This is good. This is good news, Mark. We can be bees. Okay, let's try that again. Plim plim blon, plim plim blon. Dude! Fuck you. Second one. Die. Goodbye, Gwyn. He nearly killed me again. Dude, this is not my night. Since the power fire makes the best Döner, let's make Döner the world. Nice. Age of Fire, done. Just so we have the actual playtime, I will do just quickly that. That was good. And like in theory, it was good. At the end, we had like few tries. This is my fastest on-stream run that I've ever done. I think this is my fastest run I've done of this game. This was fast. So I have to say, if we didn't die to Gwyn there, we would have 3:15, which would be by far my fastest run of this game. This was quick. Holy shit, that was good. So the optimization actually helped. Yeah, we're doing Asylum Demon now, quickly. I just want to murder Asylum Demon quickly. I just want to see how quickly he dies. No, I cannot use power within. Oh man, doesn't matter. We will murder him quickly. Poor guy. But like, long story so short, if I didn't die necessarily like 2 or 3 times, this could have been like a 3-hour run. Oh, this is actually damage-wise weaker than other runs. Like in theory, this run has been like... This run could have been way faster. The benefit of this run was we got into Blighttown instantly, got the man-eater sword, or man-eater knife, the butcher's knife. And after getting the butcher's knife, we had basically smooth sailing because we could just cap strength and just run through. So yeah, I think Axel 2, he's called Axel 2 by the way, because I started a run and skilled into like endurance. Axel 2 was like a very good run. I think the only one who could have like gotten to Axel 2 was probably Skimmity Toilet if I did farm for the Painting Guardian sword, which took like 5 minutes, but yeah. But yeah, that would be that. I think next time, again, I will do either Whips or Pyromancy. Pyromancy is a bit shitty because Pyromancy has 3 bosses I cannot deal damage to. For which we would need throwing knives, poison throwing knives, and shit. And I mean actual dung. So that needs a bit soul farming, because we need to have consumables to throw at Kalag, at Centipede Demon, and at Ceaseless Discharge. And I think Demon Fire Sage as well. So yeah, there's a bunch of bosses that have like poison immunity. And we only get like the spell and the DLC. So Kalag we definitely need to kill with throwing knives. So that will be awful. But I think Kalag will be very happy about this because Kalag is my beating stick. I make the most fun of her because she's like actually a joke if you do it proper. If you know that her only attack, like that, like her body is her safe spot. That's like, oh no, Kalag, please take me into your bosom. But anyway, I will head off. It's after 12. I wanna go and probably sleep. And tomorrow maybe we will do more XCOM. I wanna clear XCOM 1 and then like have capacities to, for example, clear Darkest Dungeon 1 and go to Darkest Dungeon 2. That would be that, but we will see. I don't know what I will stream in the next few days. Probably a bit more Dark Souls. I think during my vacation we can actually get everything done. Just to see how many runs we need to still do, I will open up the browser. Give me just a few seconds. Weapons, Dark Souls Wiki. So, where is it? Where is it? Window capture 2. Plonk. That is. We have our why are you above me? Go below my camera, please. Thank you. We have a few weapons. This is like all the weapon categories in Dark Souls 1, right? We have like all weapon categories here. Again, I will not do a run with the Pyromancy Flame only and not with Talismans because they don't do anything. They're like the Fist Weapon Strike. These, for me, these three are the spells of their schools. I will quickly go through everything we have. We have done daggers. The only one we haven't done with daggers, and I would be like open for doing another dagger run, is the DLC, because we have not killed Artorias with that, because it was at the end of a 24-hour stream. So I would be open to do that. Straight swords we have done. Great swords we have not done. Ultra great swords we technically have done, because on the dance pad we have done ultra great swords, but I want to do a fair run to just see how much different that run is. So we have done straight swords, we have done curved swords, we have done axes now, we have done hammers, and we have done bows and catalysts and flames and fists and claws. So we have like, how many runs do we still have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, because great bows is still an option. 12, oh, you don't see my mouse, right? Oops. 12 runs of Dark Souls 1 still. So, and then after that, I will not run Dark Souls 1, except, this is a very big except, maybe if I'm just bored, really bored, or like do randomizers, because that was like basically prep for the randomizers and to say I have done Dark Souls. This is over for the most part. Not for the rest of my life. Ideally I live like 50 years still, and I want to play this game more. But like, of course, I need to at some point just say, okay, I've like put more hours into that than anything else. Like DS1 in the last few weeks, I played, I think, 30 hours or something like that. I've by the way cracked on the remaster the 200-hour mark, by the way, just now. I have 200.1 hours. So that's only the remaster, however. And not counting my Switch playtime, which I also have some Dark Souls playtime. But I love Dark Souls 1. So anyway, this is basically everything. We need to, again, the next ones would be probably like whips, pyromancy flames, and then like we could go with other stuff again, because great hammers needs a bit of setup, great axes need a bit of setup, and the rest are like very straightforward actually. Great swords, you find a great sword very early. The earliest great sword you find is That are the Artorias swords. Andre sells one. That is like very early. And the Claymore is also very early. So we can like get one of these. And the others you get also quite early. The Black Knight sword you get from one with the shield. So one of the early game ones, you can get that before even getting to you can get one of them before getting to the Taurus Demon if you want to. But yeah, that's a great sword. It's like not very impressive. Ultra great swords, it's Zweihänder or bust. Like we have done that already, but we do that again. Going full Zweihänder and just either doing Chaos again just to have the direct comparison, but Chaos needs so much setup. It's like, no. Katanas, you get the first one also very early. You get it from the Undead Merchant. You just need to kill him. Curved great swords, we have like two options. We can either kill Shiva of the East, which for that run is absolutely fine, but we need to get to Dark Road then, which is horrible. Or from the giant skeletons you have at Filing Shrine. These guys, we can do that, but they have like 200 something to 300 HP, so it's just a few like fire bombs and 2% drop chance. So with our luck, sometimes a bit more. Piercing swords you get very early. Sorry, I'm going into like so much detail, but like I want to. Piercing swords very early. We get one from the Undead Merchant, and the S stock lies in New Londo Ruins. And the S stock and Ricard's rapier are like the ones you use, because Ricard's it has like one of the coolest heavy attacks, and I want to use it. It also scales with one stat, so you can like do crazy elemental shit, and don't need to go deep into that. While the S stock has like also very good like scaling with B and D. Ricard's has like a different scale. I don't know if we do Ricard's as like the main weapon. I need to think about that, but yeah. Great Axes, biggest problem with Great Axes will be getting the Demon's Great Axe, because the problem is that is found in the depths. We cannot go to the depths. Stone Guardian, yes, that is like only in the DLC. So Black Knight Great Axe, we won't get that, and the Dragon King is from the Gaping Dragon, also in it's the take up weapon of the Gaping Dragon. So in theory, we have only the Demon's Great Axe, and we need to kill the Taurus Demon either. Like with that, he has a 10% chance of dropping that, I think. With Taming Humanity, it's 20. 5%, so it's only 10. And restart the run, or we get to Shiva of the East, go and buy it for 10,000 souls, and be happy men. That would require us, however, to go into New Londo Ruins again, and that is like something I desperately do not want. But yeah. Great hammers are easy, because we can just literally take firebombs, play with the Demon's Great Hammer, which would require us to have how many strength? 31. We can get to 31 strength if we put our hearts into it. We can get there. And then we have the let me think. And then we switch over to the large club, basically, from the Demon's Great Hammer, after we have played with that for a while. When we get to Blighttown, that would be the fastest run, I think. And also show like at least 2 different ones, right? And then we can think about getting Smo's Hammer, but those Smo's Hammer's ass. Like, it's actually bad. It's not a good hammer. The problem with Smo's Hammer is you have 450, but D tier scaling. You need to have 39 strength to have like it two-handed, right? So it's like way too much of an investment. You have basically the soft cap for strength one-handed to like lift it two-handed. Spears is easy. I have so many spears. Spears, like the winged spears, fountain filing shrine. So you have that. The halberds are also easy because you could get to the depths. And no, to the catacombs and get the great scythe. And then you have like the great scythe, and the great scythe is fucking awesome. Or you go over Undead Parish, over Fireling Shrine, get over Valley of Drakes, and get to Undead Parish, get that, and you have the normal halberd. And then the Black Knight, once you get there. Whips is horrible to start because the worst one is in Blighttown, but you can get there. So meh. You start with the thief, take firebombs, go into Blighttown, get that. The second one is the Painted Word of Ariamis, which will be horrible, and the third one is the Sanctuary Guardian one. So yeah, and Great Bows is only doable in Anor Londo, so we need to find a way there. Crossbows will also be easy because you find one instantly, and then you need to fight for the Evelyn. Once you have the Evelyn, you need to rush Duke's Archives, basically. Once you have the Evelyn, everything is fine. And flames, oh Jesus Christ. That is horrible. Because flames cost so much to keep up. Like, Pyromancy Flame Ascended 5 costs in total 340,000 souls, which is a lot. The problem is also we need to cast Pyromancies, and if we go through Pyromancies, everything of this is fire, except for these two. We only have the one. We have only that with the Con of Toxic. And for Toxic Mist, you need to be an egghead. And the other one, you need to kill Kalag as well. So for Poison Mist and Toxic Mist, you need to kill Kalag. But yeah, that is like the only ones. But yeah, like we need to get these, and the problem with these is also it has only one use. Like that is also very, very, very important. This is like it could be that we cannot do this run on a cold winter morning. Yeah, Pyromancy is like probably the one that I would actually probably consider not being able to do, except if you say I am willing to use a weapon, because otherwise I cannot see you clear Centipede Demon. The Toxic of Toxic Mist cannot be that good. This will drain 6 HP per second for 600 seconds. Remember, 600 seconds, right? So if it does 600 seconds of 6 HP per second damage, you know how long Centipede Demon will live? Even if we get the Poison Mist off, which will deal how much? In 3 minutes, round about like 3.75. So every 2 seconds, 7.5 health. Okay. Should we see how much Centipede Demon has? Because in 10 minutes we do 3,600 damage. And I think Centipede has a bit more. Centipede Demon, hey! 3,432 health is what Centipede has. We could get Clutch and do the same thing as on the dance run, because I found out that you can do that, and have him fall to its death outside of the map, but I don't want to do this. So the problem with Centipede, however, is he has also a very high toxic resistance and a very high poison resistance. So yeah, if you toxic this guy and poison this guy, I can do that. I can tell you in how many seconds he dies. Let's do the calculator. So we have 6 plus 3 points. Well, it's 975, right? I'm stupid. It's getting late. So we have how much HP does he have? 3, 4, 3, 2, right? 3, 4, 3, 2. 9.75, and we have he dies if he gets consistently poisoned and toxicked for the entire duration. He dies in 6 minutes. I need to survive against Centipede Demon, the boss notoriously for being janky as fuck and hitting you randomly for half your health, for 6 minutes. Not only that, I don't even know if like I can boss. Where are the bosses? The Bed of Chaos. Can the Bed of Chaos even take fire damage? Why can the Bed of Chaos take fire damage? It's immune against toxic, poison, and bleed, but it can take fire damage. Well, that is great. That is good news, Mark. That we can work with. Can the Demon Fire Sage take that? Demon Fire Sage. He has not fire immunity, which is great, because he has over 5,000 health points. And now here comes my friend Ceaseless Discharge. And if he, like, Pyromancy will be horrible, man. Ceaseless Discharge. He has 4,200 health, and he's immune. We need a different approach. Ceaseless we can kill. Ceaseless is okay, because Ceaseless we can, like, have fall to his death. That's okay. That's fine. We throw a few knives in his hands, and he's like, oh no, I'm dying. Again, throwing weapons are okay. But everything else, oh, Jesus Christ, we need to think about that. Anyway, I don't want to bore you, so I will go now, because it's late. So see you around. Thank you for watching. And I would say see you tomorrow, maybe? I don't know. See you around. Bye-bye.